What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Yeet Star. Let's get right into the news! Our first story of the day comes from the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series. And, ladies and gentlemen, get a load of this shit.
Well, let's see. We saw Sauter move Hill repaying the favor and put Sauter in the wall.
Now, clearly after that, and judging from this gif right here, Johnny Sauter wasn't exactly a happy boy. He got back at Austin Hill during the caution, and he turned his ass. And then after Johnny Sauter did that, NASCAR officials decided that Johnny Sauter will be parked for the remainder of the race after his actions under this caution. Now apparently this is drama that goes back to when they were racing at Texas last weekend. Let's take a look, shall we? Now I've watched this replay a few times and I don't really see anything wrong with what Austin Hill did here. It looks like, you know, from the looks of it, it looks like the 16 got a little bit loose when he was underneath the 13. He went out the track a little bit and got into Johnny Sauter. You know what happens. It's racing. It be like that sometimes, you know? But obviously from what we saw yesterday at Iowa, Johnny Sauter wasn't having any of it. And now I absolutely love this tweet from NASCAR and NBC. They asked, so what do you make of Johnny Sauter's move on Austin Hill? Either you side with Austin, you side with Johnny, the 16 started it, the 13 ended it, or 44% of y'all said boys have at it. And I couldn't agree more. This is the type of shit that makes people want to watch NASCAR. This is crazy. There's not a lot of stuff that really goes on in the sport that makes people outside of the sport, that makes them want to come and watch. But when you see drama like this and you see stuff like what Johnny Sauter did to Austin Hill at Iowa, that's good television, bro. That's crazy. I love this tweet from Carnation down here. The last one is the only correct answer. Yes, I agree. Good shit, Carnation. You're a good man. Good man. Now, I'm not saying Johnny Sauter is in the right or anything for wrecking Austin Hill under yellow. It's pretty messed up, wrecking anybody under yellow like that. But come on, it's got everybody talking. In the words of my good friend Rusty Walrus, if you're not watching the trucks, what are you watching? In other news from the truck series, Ross Chastain was the winner of the race at Iowa, and a lot happened after he crossed that start-finish line. You know, everybody was happy that Ross Chastain got a win, but I would hold up on that melon smashing just a second, my friend, even though he just did it anyways. Alright, just don't listen to me. Because after the race, it was found that Ross Chastain's truck failed post-race inspection. Now, Nick Tabbert on Twitter tweeted, "A roller coaster of emotions this afternoon for Brett Moffitt. He was frustrated after finishing P2 at Iowa Speedway that was declared the winner when Ross Chastain failed post-race inspection. Moffitt will take it." Now, this is the first instance in NASCAR's new rule where if the man in P1 fails post-race inspection, that race win gets taken away from him. And you know, how you feel about this new rule is entirely up to you. There are definitely instances in the past where ton of race winners have failed post-race inspection and nothing was really done about it except for maybe a fine or two, maybe a points penalization, anything like that, but they've never had like race wins taken away, from at least from what I can remember. They could have had it like way back in the old days. I don't remember. This is the first instance where I remember where a race winner got his race win taken away. And it just sucks that it happened to Ross Chastain. You know, he's a driver that a lot of people have been, you know, grown fond of over the past, like, you know, year and a half. You know, he's an absolute Iron Man behind the wheel. Remember back at Daytona, he ran every single race that weekend and he finished well in all of them. He's an absolute machine. So even though he failed post-race inspection and his team is going to be appealing the decision later this week, I have no doubt Ross Chastain is a hell of a driver. We're going to see him in victory lane a ton of times before his career is over. And now we move over to the Xfinity Series. Let's be real. Ain't shit happened. Christopher Bell won again. Are you surprised? Because I'm not. Kid's an absolute stud, and I hope he carries the success into the Cup Series when he gets called up. Let me know in the comment section, where do you think Christopher Bell will go once he gets called up into the Cup Series? Now, the next race in the Truck Series is going to be at Gateway this Saturday on June 22nd, and the next Cup Series race is going to be at Sonoma on the 23rd of June. this Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. It was my first time doing something like this, so I wanted to do something small where, you know, like a race or two happened. You know, I like doing this. This is pretty fun. So if you guys like watching it, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.
I don't really know what's going